Good morning, members of Communication Speech for the Spring 2020 semester. This is Mr. Lelinski, and I am here to begin our virtual learning tutorial video. As you know, school is closed. We are actually not allowed to be in the building right now. So I am teaching you guys, I'm creating this video in my office, which if you've had me for English class is where I do much of my preparation work and almost all of my grading. You'll see over my shoulder here is a poster of Glacier National Park. Some of you may know that before my wife and I were married, before we were engaged, we took a trip out to Glacier National Park, and that's where we were engaged, actually just north of there in a park in Canada, in the Canadian Rockies. So that poster is up there to remind me of that. And then on this side, you'll see a bookshelf. Some of you may know that I enjoy reading and talking about books. It's kind of a thing that I do. But I also built that bookshelf, so a little do-it-yourself action for how you can make your space interesting and useful. So as you'll see, I'm a little bit more casual today, no tie. I do have some Dasher gear here on, so I'm sporting the gear, but it'll be a little bit more casual as far as how this process works. So let me say that I certainly did not become a teacher to record myself talking into a phone microphone with headphones on and looking at a screen. I became a teacher to work with all of you guys, and I might have said this to you before, but if I haven't, I'll say it now that you guys are what make teaching so amazing. So I'm super excited to reconnect with you, even if it is in a virtual fashion. And hopefully it won't be for too long, but however long this takes, we'll sort it out together. The purpose of this video is to kind of get a grounding in our new situation and figure out in what way we're going to use technology and how we can use MyDSHA and this other thing called Microsoft Teams to work towards understanding of what we're going to do in the next couple of weeks leading up to Easter and longer than that if need be. Okay. So I'm looking down here because I have my notes. I want to make sure I don't want to miss anything. But the goal of this video is really to show you guys what it is we are going to do online over the next few weeks. Okay. So on the bulletin board of MyDSHA, I will always post key objectives with the dates for a particular week on that screen. Okay, so in the announcements here, you can see yesterday I posted March 18th through 20th key objectives. All right, so our key objectives for March 18th to 20th are to be familiar with the online learning platform. So in order to do that, we need to be able to submit posts to the discussion board on MyDSHA and be able to find relevant information on MyDSHA. For this second piece here, I'm not worried about that. I think you guys are really good at that already. You're familiar with the system. What I am going to show you today is being able to submit posts to discussion boards on MyDSHA, because that's actually a really important thing to be able to do. We'll talk about why in a moment. I actually have a preview also here for the weeks of the next 3 weeks, really. Leading up to Easter. Our objective is going to be from March 23rd to April 8th to understand the structure and sound of podcasts and to work towards creating I should get the T in there, to work towards creating a podcast with an intentional structure and a story that represents our community in some way. Our next speech in our syllabus, in our calendar, is a podcast. So we are going to be working through a podcast together virtually now. So that's our key objectives. You can look here for important information about what you're going to be accountable for and what we are going to be doing in our class. All right. As far as our schedule is concerned, you should be taking a look at our revised calendar, which is over here in the Downloads tab. So our calendar, as it comes up, is this right here. And you'll see, what are we doing today? We're really just going through introducing the technology and getting ready to understand how to live in this online remote learning space. For Friday, and I have not revised this yet, but for Friday, you want to come say hi? Come here. Oh, this is my little buddy. Can you wave to the girls? Can you say hello?
Hello.
Say hi, girls.
Hi, guys.
Okay, you gotta go by Joe and Addie right now, okay? See you in a couple minutes. See ya. That's my son, Gabe. He's hanging out with me for the next few weeks, along with my oldest child, Joey, and my daughter, Addie. Okay? So if you look at our calendar, I do plan on introducing the podcast and going over that online on Friday for Friday's class period. But please know that I have not updated that topic yet. So I plan on doing that later today and resetting all the deadlines on my DSHA for the assignments, and recreating the topics so that they match what this schedule now says. Okay. So this is the current schedule, but not everything matches that yet. And I'll be working on that probably over today and tomorrow. Okay. And you'll see this takes us all the way up through next week, the following week, and Easter. And that means that podcasts are actually not going to be presented until after Easter. Okay? If you compare this to our original schedule, you would see that some things have changed. My son is making some noise. You'll see that some things have changed. We dropped a couple of assignments, and that was intentional because I'd rather have high quality work and work to support you all than to have you guys just powering through all kinds of different things without the proper amount of support. So that's the reason for the change in the schedule. I want to make sure you guys feel really well supported in what it is we're doing. Okay? So we'll minimize that, and let's talk a little bit about our schedule and attendance. In case you don't know already, the attendance for the rest of this time from now until Easter is as follows. Today is a blue day. Thursday and Friday are extended instruction. Following that, next week, Monday, and the Mondays after that will all be yellow days. And then Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday will be extended instruction days. So we'll be getting together. You'll be accountable for speech communications 3 times a week. Okay? That'll be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So be aware that you'll have something to do for those days, and we'll actually be taking attendance during that time. So if you look at this announcement right here for course attendance and revisions, you'll see that we actually have these things called discussion posts that we will be requiring you guys to complete. And the discussion posts will count as your attendance, okay? So as we go with showing you how this works here, and this should look fairly similar to what you guys see. If you look at assignments, and then you will see, 318 to 20 attendance. And I actually have, and it looks like some of you have already responded to this. Cool. On March 18th, you have this assignment. You have to answer this question. What have you missed about school? And then on the 20th, what plans do you have for the weekend? Remember, this is an academic space, and nothing you say online ever goes away. Posting there will count for your participation and attendance in class these next 2 days while we get comfortable in this online learning setting. And then after that, we'll move into some more content-driven material, like actually looking at the podcast structure and sound and trying to figure out how to work that stuff, okay? It's really important also, ladies, that you understand that at 6 p.m., my attendance is due Monday through Friday. So if you're going to post on the discussion board, you have to do so before 6 o'clock for me to mark your attendance mark you as having attended on a particular day, okay? Okay, so we've gone through the revisions to the course. Let's go back to the bulletin board here. We've gone through some revisions. We've gone through key objectives. We've looked at the new calendar. And what I'd like to show you guys now is this thing called Virtual Dasher Time. basically, Virtual Dasher Time is a forum that exists on this thing called Microsoft Teams, which, as you can see, things have been popping up in here throughout this video in purple. That's Microsoft Teams. Students are actually already messaging me on that because it's a more efficient way to communicate than sending an email. Of course, you can always send email, but the messaging is just way more effective when you're in Teams. So how do you get to Teams? What is Teams? What you need to be able to do here is just log into your regular old Outlook email. And then if you select the app launcher, then go down here to Teams. It will launch Teams for you, and it's basically a chat or messaging service that we already had, but we didn't look at until really intensely until we had this online learning platform. So if you look at, if you select Teams, and if you get into Teams and you don't see a whole flight of Teams right away, if you just click on that again, that usually will do the trick. So if you look at communication speech, I'm actually going to demonstrate how to use this by just typing a message to you all. Hello, speech class. This is Mr. Lelinsky demonstrating how to use Teams. And you hit enter, and there it goes. And it's posted to all of you. So this is also something that's really cool in that we can call each other on this and do a video conference right through Teams. And in fact, teachers have been doing that in the last few days. We can also call like multiple. We can hold a conference via video if that's something that we need to do. Teams also, if you're posting in Teams to the class, then everybody can see your question, and that's a really good thing to have happen because maybe somebody else can answer your question, or maybe somebody else has the same question, so that when you go ahead and do that, you know, we can have a whole community learning situation similar to what we would see in a classroom. I will be available on Teams. I will try to be available every day during the week, Monday through Friday, from 1 p.m. until 2:30 p.m. So as much as is possible, I will be available during that time. And if you're posting during that time, it's likely that you can get real-time response from me. So I'll be at my computer or very near it, and I'll be responding to you as quickly as possible. Besides that, if you can post on Teams whenever you want, but just be aware that if you post at like 8 o'clock at night, I might not get to it for a little bit. It's still probably more efficient than email, but it might be easier just to post there and then to be able to get that reply. You know, I'll check that as often as I check email. It gives me notifications, so you can see those actually right down here. It gives me notifications, and I'll reply to those as quickly as I can. But I will be on here from 1 to 2:30 just to be directly interacting with you all. So yeah, Teams is really, really useful, and it is something that we can use to our advantage, all right? So I think that about covers everything I wanted to be able to talk about with you guys. Again, stay tuned for updated actual topics for the podcast. I know that this published probably in the last 2 days, but I want to make sure that I adjust the deadlines on this podcast assessment and that I get the PowerPoints up so that they are easier to use with me not right there with you. So that's going to be my goal in the next couple of days, and I'll be happy to have that up probably by Friday so you can be looking at that by Friday. If you have other questions, again, reach out to me via Teams, reach out to me via email. I'm very, very happy to help you guys with that stuff. And in a more important kind of larger perspective sort of way, I'm genuinely really happy to be communicating with you guys and happy to be restarting this, even if it is in a virtual fashion, because you guys are awesome, and it's really exciting to be able to work with you every day. And I miss that not being able to work with you on a day-to-day basis. So doing this again is something that is something I'm excited about. Again, I'm happy to see you all. And even though this is virtual, and this is different and this is new and maybe frustrating and challenging, just understand that we are here to support you. I'm here to support you. Um, and it might not be perfect, but I know that you guys are strong and you are resilient and that we're going to get through this together. So with that, I'm going to sign off and I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Take care, ladies.